Should you find yourself having a bad guy at gunpoint during WROL and you've decided not to shoot him because he has surrendered, do you know what to do next with him? This video will give you another option so that you don't accidentally force yourself into becoming an unwanted executioner during SHTF, right after the channel intro. Remember, you are ultimately responsible for protecting yourself and for providing for yourself. Live your life with honor and integrity, and always be the wolf hunter. Don't be the sheep, and never be the wolf. Welcome to this community. I'm an avid prepper and oath keeper, and I'm certified to teach firearms and the use of deadly force through my state's police academy. If you want to learn true prepping skills instead of just seeing another gear review channel, and if you want to learn how to protect yourself and also how to keep yourself out of jail should you have to protect yourself, then please subscribe to this channel. To help me make this a better community for you, please take a survey that I have prepared. The link to the survey will be above in the video cards and also below in the description box. Thank you in advance. I want to introduce to you a longtime prepping partner of mine. Name of his channel is ResponsiblePatriot. He's a good guy. Check his channel out if you get a chance. I'll put a link to it above in the cards and down in the description box too. This next technique is going to be, in this video series, is going to be an arm lock. And if you haven't watched the other videos in the series, make sure you start back from the beginning. But again, we're going to set this scenario up. SHTF has happened. You're with your retreat group at your bug out location, at your prepper retreat location. You found somebody on your property. You don't have enough where you feel like that you should take their life, but you're at danger enough where you've got them at gunpoint. And now you've got them at gunpoint. Now you're thinking, now what do I do? So this is techniques that you can use to take somebody into custody and until the rest of your group can get there with you to be more security, until you guys decide as a group what you're going to do with that person, or if you're going to turn them over to local law enforcement if there's any law enforcement left during this time. So again, if you're just joining this video, make sure you go and check out the other videos. Again, this video we're going to be doing a arm lock. This is just another variation of how you can take somebody into custody once they're down on the ground. Again, like I said in the other videos, when I take somebody into custody, if I can, I like to get them down on the ground if possible, because a lot of times getting somebody down on the ground will help, at least, to put them at a little bit of a disadvantage. And like I've said in the other videos, there's some hard-headed people who will automatically say that they'll just shoot anybody that they catch stealing from them during SHTF. But I'm a big believer in having as many options as possible so that you can make the best decision as possible during critical situations. SHTF may not be as bad as the Mad Max movies. We may suffer an economic collapse where we are living like Venezuela, where there is a major loss of the rule of law, but it still exists. And you may come across some kind of a situation like finding a neighbor's kid stealing your food in the middle of the night. Do you want to shoot this kid if you don't have to? Do you want to start a blood feud with others in your area that possibly could be avoided? Suspect, hands out, hands out, hands out. Palms facing the sky. Look to your left, look to your left. Look to your right, look to your right. Do not move, do you understand? Give me the other hand. suspect, place your hands to your sides. Hands out, palms facing the sky. Do not move, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now at this point, we've got him proned out. Right now I'm offset to the right, so I want him to look to the left so he doesn't see me. Again, I'm going to come up and I'm going to roll his arm and get that arm lock in. So as I start moving to his left, I'm going to tell him to look to his right. Look to your right, look to your right. Now again, I'm going to slowly approach and I'm going to be cautious as I make my approach. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's planning. This is more of a technique I like doing when I have a second person with me. I have done this technique when I've had to fight somebody and they've ended up on the ground, and when I've been by myself. For the sake of this video, we're going to be going step by step on how to do this. As I approach, again, I'm going to handcuff so as quietly as possible, or I'm going to holster my weapon as quietly as possible so he does not know that I'm holstering my weapon. I want him to think that I'm armed and pointing my gun at him the whole time. As I come up, I'm going to trap his arm down here by the wrist and also up here. Is this the tricep? Mm-hmm. On this tricep. I am not going to hold onto his wrist with my thumb on either side. This is more, my thumb's going to be up here, but I'm going to trap up here and I'm going to trap up here to help keep him down. And if he's a bad dude, if he's done a lot of wrestling, a lot of jiu-jitsu, he'll figure out some way to roll out of this. Most people will have difficulty rolling out of this.
You want to do a video on that too?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll his tricep forward, and that's going to help roll his arm this way. So now I've basically made my own figure 4 here with me. All right. Now I've got my right knee right next to his body. I don't want to be out here. I'm keeping close to his body. Sorry, buddy. Now I'm going to bring my left knee up here, keeping his elbow locked up tight to my body. I'm not letting his elbow have space to move here. I'm keeping his elbow locked up close to my body. My left knee over the back. Now I'm going to bring his wrist back to lock this wrist in. Now I can switch to my left hand to free up my right hand to get my handcuffs out. Slap the first cuff on. Did that hurt?
Nope. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Now I'm going to hold on with my right hand on the cuffs. Bring me your right hand. And once he brings his right hand over, then I'll finish the handcuffing. And after I handcuff him, then I will search him thoroughly. And I'd be searching for possible weapons and any possible intelligence depending on the situation. And once you've searched him, then you can do whatever is needed to be done with him, whether it's delivering him back to his family, or delivering him to whatever law enforcement may be left during SHTF, or whatever you and your prepper group has decided. So folks, a few of you may say that you'll just automatically shoot anybody that wrongs you in any way during SHTF. But I just invite you to think about how every situation has many variables involved, and how the more tools that you have in your tool belt, then the more you're apt to succeed when you do find yourself having to make a critical decision. Again, remember, you don't want to accidentally force yourself into being an executioner during SHTF because you had somebody at gunpoint that you didn't have to shoot, but you didn't know what to do after he surrendered. So you shot him because you felt you were forced to do so once you didn't know what to do once you had him surrendered at gunpoint. One thing I've learned from fellow police officers who have been forced to shoot somebody, that taking somebody's life has a tendency to mess with your head more than what you may think. Anyways folks, I'm not saying that these are the be-all, end-all tactics to use to take somebody into custody. And I could have spent a lot more time being a lot more technical on this handcuffing technique. But I just wanted to keep this video at a reasonable length of time. I'm just wanting to present to you a fairly easy tactic that you can train on now if you decide you want to, and then use when SHTF happens. To support this channel, please consider joining my Patreon video channel for only $1 a month to get access to videos before they're released to YouTube and other upcoming exclusive rewards available only to Patreon members. Doing this will help me make this a better community for you all. And also hit the like button and comment below with your thoughts, and hit the little bell notification button, and please also share this video. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel, as I plan on making many more videos about prepping and self-defense. Anyways folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching, and I pray that you have a good night.